Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, what we have on the table today is the Hulk Hero Pack. It just arrived from Team Covenant. So, thought I would do my standard take the new hero for a spin type thing. So, what I've got is my Hulk Hero Pack, just what's right out of the base deck, right? I haven't changed it at all. I've got a feeling that I will change some things in this deck because there's a couple of things like when they deliver a lot of these packs, a lot of times they're like in this one, they're trying to deliver, what is it? The Martial Prowess card, I think is a prime example of that, of a card that I would not normally have 3 of. But when they're giving you these packs, they're trying to give you all of the cards that you would need for the sets. And normally you want 3 of any given card. So I probably wouldn't run with 3 of them in a deck, but they have 3 in this deck just because they're giving it to you as part of this set. So I'm running with the standard hero deck. Haven't made any changes right out of the box. I'm going to go up against standard Rhino. Normally I do standard Rhino and Bomb Scare, but recently Fantasy Flight put out a Ronan print and play. So I have Ronan in the deck. So it's Hulk, R&R, Rhino, and Ronan. So we'll see how this plays out, and we'll give this Hulk deck a spin. So, all right, let's take a look at what we've got. We've got Bruce Banner out there. He has a hand size of 5 and a whopping 18 hit points. Holy cow. And we have experimental research. We can draw a card. Then we discard a card from our hand. So there's a whole lot of magic cards that are like that. I've been playing Magic recently. So got Rhino out there. He's got his 14 hit points. We have the break-in. When it hits 7, it's done. And we're pretty much ready to roll. So let's grab our hand size of 5. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so what are we looking at here? We have Helicarrier, we should all know. Sentry is one of the new cards, and the Sentry costs 4, and you're going to get an encounter card, but he's got 5 hit points, 3 attack, and 2 thwart. He is a powerhouse. All right, we have this card, Hulk Smash. When you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 for that attack. If you paid for this card using physical resources, the attack gains overkill. That is very tempting. We have a suborbital leap, which is going to get rid of 3 threat, 5 if I only use physical resources. And then we also have Boundless Rage, which says is an upgrade. And in hero form only, Hulk gets plus 1 attack. And after I change form, I discard this card. So it only lasts as long as I stay in form. All right. So what I think I would really like to do is play this Hulk Smash on the start. And I don't know that it needs overkill. So I need 3 resources to play it, which means I probably won't be playing anything else. So what could enhance that is if I get a double resource. So I think we're going to get rid of these 4, and we're going to dig for another double, or there's even like a triple resource. So we're going to get 4 cards. Oh, and we got it. All right, so we got Limitless Strength. So Limitless Strength does only in hero form, I get 3 physical. So I can 3 physical into a Hulk Smash, which is awesome. Also, what I have out there is a toe-to-toe, which says that the enemy is going to attack me, and I'm going to deal 5 damage to that enemy. So that would be really cool, but the thing is I'm going to almost kill him with my Hulk Smash and my standard attack. I'm going to do 3 plus 10 is 13. He's going to be down to 1 off of my basic attack. So I have the ability as Bruce Banner to swap out a card. Once I go to Hulk, I'm not going to be able to keep my cards. So they're all going to go away. So I can do the toe-to-toe, but it's not going to get me what I want, I don't think. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the Thunderclap, because if I play this, I will not be able to play the Thunderclap no matter what. So we'll get rid of that. We're going to use Bruce Banner's Crushing Blow. All right, there we go. So, the downside to that is, so I could do a Crushing Blow, but I can only spend physical to pay that, and I don't have a physical resource. Ugh. Okay. So I probably am going to end up doing the toe-to-toe, which is total overkill, but it's going to flip Rhino over to Rhino 2. So we can get that in one round. All right, so we're going to flip over to the Hulk. We are going to attack with the Hulk for 3. We're going to spend our 3. Wait a minute. We could... No, it's not. I was going to say we could do it this way, but that just leaves us with the Hulk smash and doesn't really help us out, right? All right, so we're going to do 3 for our Hulk smash, and I need to stop tapping that. The reason I printed a new board that allows me enough space just to tap my character, right? So I'm attacking. We're going to use our Hulk smash, which says we're going to do plus 10 attack, so we're going to hit for 13. So hitting for 13 is going to take him down to 1. That's kind of a nice opening salvo. The next thing we're going to do is I think we're going to pull off because we're going to have to get rid of our cards anyway. So let's go ahead and pull off the toe-to-toe. So what's going to happen in the toe-to-toe is we're going to choose an enemy. We're going to choose an enemy, and that enemy is going to attack me. So we're going to say, hey, Rhino, come beat on me. So Rhino is got an attack of 2. He's going to get a boost card. And he's just going to do 2. So we're okay with that. And we got rid of an advance. All right, so we're going to take 2. And he's going to take 5 from the toe-to-toe. So that's going to knock Rhino 1 out. And we're going to get Rhino 2. Rhino 2 has 15 hit points. So let's stack him up on hit points. 2, 2, 1. We need to find our breaking and taking. Which is going to be on this side. So let's see here. La 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 la. Crowd control. Breaking and taking. There we go. So the downside to this is it's going to have... We're going to get 2 encounter cards. But, you know, if we were playing expert, we would have started outright with that anyway. So we're okay with this. So on expert, we would have still taken Rhino over to Rhino 3 at the beginning turn. So... Okay, so we've got breaking and taken, and it's going to have 3 on it, and there isn't anything we can do about that. And we can't pay for this, so this is just going to go away. All right, because for the Hulk, Hulk says, forced to interrupt when the turn ends, discard your hand. So my hand goes away, we're going to get 4 cards, so hand size 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got a To the Rescue, a Thunderclap, which does 3 damage to all of the enemies out there. Well, 3 enemies, I guess. I have an Avengers Mansion, which I will not be able to pay for, and a Power of Aggression. Okay, villain's turn. What's going on the villain side? So we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino's going to see the Hulk out there, and he's going to attack, and we're going to take it again. So he's doing 3. He's going to get a boost of the other advance. All right, I am super happy to get both of those out of there. We're going to take 3 damage. That is crazy good. I like that. Okay, so the deal is now I feel really good about how things are going. This is when things go absolutely wrong. So this is when we're going to get our 2 encounter cards, and bad things are going to happen. All right, we get 1 normal encounter card, and we got breaking and taking out there. All right, so let's see what goes down. Counter card number 1. Stampede. Rhino attacks, and if he hurts me, he's going to stun me. So he's doing 3. I defend for 3. Unless I pull a 0, he's going to stun me. So I think I'm going to take the stun. So he's going to hit me for 3. He's going to get a boost of 2, so he's going to hit me for 5, and I'm going to be stunned. Ooh, I need to get my cards. Where's my cards? There we go. So I'm going to be stunned, and he's going to hit me for 5, so I'm going to be down to 10. I'm taking 10 damage already. Let's clean this up a little bit, and we'll drop a 10 spot on there. Okay. Next encounter card is a Hydra Mercenary. He's going to come out and he's got guard. All right, so that is the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. So what are we looking at here? So one of the things that we have is we have this to the rescue, which could take 2 threat off of a scheme, which would be nice. The other thing that we can do is, this is a hero action. This isn't, the Thunderclap isn't an attack, so I can pull that off. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that? We're going to Thunderclap. So it's going to do 3 damage. So Thunderclap does choose up to 3 enemies, deal 3 damage to each of them, and it costs 3, so we're going to use these 3 to pay for our Thunderclap. So we Thunderclap for 3. That's enough to take out the Hydra Mercenary. And it's not an attack, so we're going to do 3 damage to the Rhino. Alright, now, what do we do as the Hulk? Do we go to banner and heal, or I think we attack and get rid of our stunned, is what we do. I don't need to tap that. There we go. We're going to attack and get rid of our stunned. Alright, so we are no longer stunned. Alright, that's going to end our... Well, do we go banner? I think we go banner. We're going to go banner so we can get a decent sized hand, and we're going to be done. Alright, so we're going to get... banner's hand size is 5, so we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we come up with. We come up with resources, drop kick, brawn, unstoppable force. So this says, what's that say? That says hero action, ready Hulk. If you paid for this card using a physical resource, draw a card. So that's a potential attack too, but I need to use a physical resource. We have a drop kick, which says deal 4 damage to an enemy if you paid for this card using only physical resources, stun the enemy and draw a card. Well, that's not looking good because I've got 2 non-physical double resources. Then I've got brawn, which is after he attacks, remove a threat from a scheme, which he's a mental resource. So our cool cards that rely on physical resources look like they're not going to be doing that this next round. Okay. Let's go to the villain side. So number 1, 2 threat on the main scheme. Rhino is going to see Bruce Banner out there, and he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 1, and he's going to get a bonus of 2, which means he schemes for 3. And then we'll read the text. So this is looking kind of bad because now we're at 5. And we have when revealed, discard the top. Oh, no, this is as a boost. So if this activation is an attack, it gains overkill. It's not an attack, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. We get 2 encounter cards. All right, encounter card number 1. Alter Ego, it's going to surge. So we're going to surge for another card. And we're going to get an ivory horn. All right. So Rhino's has got his horn. Encounter card number 2 is tough. So Rhino's going to get a tough status card. Okay, so where do we got here? We got a tough status card. There we go. All right, so our problem is we've got 5 threat on the main scheme, and we've got breaking and taking out there with 3. So that's not looking good. We're back over to the hero side. So we've got brawn. If we play brawn, brawn can remove a threat from a scheme, which is good if he attacks, which could get rid of the tough. We're still sitting at 5, which is pretty gross. We've got Bruce Banner's ability to draw a card and then discard a card. So let's fire that off and see what we get. So we're going to draw, She-Hulk. All right, so She-Hulk has 2 thwart. So that would be nice. And then she gets +1 attack for each damage on her. Okay. So we have to discard a card. So this would allow me to ready Hulk, but I would get to draw a card if I use a physical, but I don't get to do that. And then I could pay for 3 for brawn, which means that, or I could pay for 3 for a drop kick. But I'm not going to get drop kicks bonus, so I think I'd be better off going for brawn. So I think that's how we're going to play it. We are going to get rid of She-Hulk, which I hate doing, but I think that's the right play. All right, we're going to flip over to the Hulk. We're going to play Brawn. Brawn is going to attack the Rhino to get rid of the tough. And when we do that, he has the ability to, when he attacks, after Brawn attacks, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we're going to take 1 off of the break-in and knock it down to 4. Normally I would go after break-in and taken, but I think we need to play fast and worry about hurting Rhino. So there we go. All right. Next is we're going to attack Rhino for 3. So it's going to knock him from 12 down to 9. So actually let's just flip this over to a 5 and put another 2 out there. And then we're going to use Unstoppable Force, but we're not going to pay with it with a physical, so we're just going to ready the Hulk. And I tap this whole thing again, which I don't need to do. So we're going to ready the Hulk, and then I'm going to attack with the Hulk again. We're going to hit for 3. So he's down to 6. All right, we're going to be done. We're going to draw 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we come up with. We have a Martial Prowess. We have Hulk Smash, which is a basic attack plus 10 overkill if we get physical resources. If we pay for only using physical resources, which we've got. So let's see how this works out. All right, we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino is going to come attack, and Hulk is going to soak this one up, so he's hitting for 4. He's going to get a bonus of 5, 6. So he's going to hit me for 6. And the attack's going to get overkill, but that doesn't matter. So we're going to take 6. That means we're up to 16. We can take 18 at the most, so we're getting pretty close. All right, we're going to get 2 encounter cards because we got breaking and taken out there. All right, encounter card number 1. Crowd Control. So we're going to get Crisis, and it's going to get 2 threat on it. All right, card number 2 is Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade, which I don't have. If no cards, this card gains Surge. So we're going to Surge into another card. And we're going to get Tough. Oh, Rhino's going to get Tough. Okay. Not actually all that big of a deal, because we're back over to the hero side. So what are we going to do on the hero side? So Brawn is going to attack the Hulk. Or sorry, he's going to attack Rhino. We're going to get rid of the Tough. I'm going to take a threat off of a scheme because that's what he does. Hulk is going to attack, and we're going to use 3 physical resources to pay for our Hulk Smash. So when you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 attack. So we're going to do 13 damage to a 6 health Rhino and take him out. So there we go. We finish on a Hulk Smash, which is very appropriate. So we took him out. Hulk and Brawn managed to take Rhino out in all of, what was that, maybe 4 turns, maybe? It went pretty quick, I would say. So we got a bunch of additional threat from that one scheme that he did. So I think, yeah, that was 3 or 4 turns. So that was pretty quick. So Hulk did his thing and took out the Rhino. Yes, that's how Hulk's supposed to work. So we'll try to step it up to expert. I'm really, with the breaking and taking out there, we haven't hit a nasty Ronan card yet, but I think it's percolating and it's going to happen. So I think when things go Hulk's way, he handles it pretty well. I think if we take Hulk outside of his zone, he's going to struggle a little bit. So Rhino's probably the right type of villain for him to fight. Claw may be a whole different beast. We'll see pretty soon here, though. So there we go. That's a playthrough of Rhino. If I missed something, let me know. Let me know what you think about the Hulk and the cards that he's got. What cards are you definitely taking out of his deck? What are you adding in? Any of the other cards, are you going to grab them and snake them like just, I'm not going to play Hulk. I'm going to take his cards and use them elsewhere. Let me know what you think. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.